Here at Foundations Wellness Center, one of the kind of mandatory requirements I have for the clinical team is including family contact. Most individuals think that the afflicted person dealing with the addiction is the only one that's been impacted. But based on personal and professional experience, the family members have been suffering just as much as the individual afflicted with the addiction. Here we've included a family weekend program. It's about education. It's about providing you with support and resources just as much as your loved one gets while they're in treatment with us. Your loved one is able to hit that pause button and to come in and to get the help that they need. But one of the focuses that we have here at Foundations Wellness Center is also including, again, education and support for you as well. There's a lot of stigma associated with addiction. And having facilitated many family weekend groups, having had many conversations with family members on the phone, having dealt with my own family in the past, one of the things that are common and universal struggles is, the concept of enabling. It's how do you tell your son or daughter who you've known from an infant that has grown into this person that you don't even recognize anymore, how do you tell them no? There's that fear and worry and concern that if I say no, and something bad happens, that you're carrying that responsibility. You're carrying the guilt and shame of their actions. In a sense, the addiction and the family system creates this safety net for the individual that until that safety net is fully removed, the individual has no motivation for change. I like to tell clients that there's only two types of pain. There's the pain that hurts you, and there's the pain that changes you, and it's the exact same pain. For family members, knowing when to say no and setting that boundary and staying consistent to that boundary is something that is very, very difficult to do. We have a portion of our family program that's dedicated strictly to the family members and the therapists that are running the weekend. And the concept of when do I say no? How do I know if I'm enabling? How do I know if I'm, enabling codependent behaviors are the main focus. No matter, I've developed this nice book that we pass out with a bunch of resources and worksheets. We have many different topics available, but it all gravitates back to that same question. How do I help this person? Here at Foundations, we bridge the two. We give the support to the individual, but we're also giving support to family as well. We want you involved in your loved one's process here. You give us a perspective that helps us with the treatment planning process for them. It's incredible. And again, you've had core messages that we also pass along. We deal with things of any abandonment issues, if there's been any type of trauma within the family unit, divorce, if there's been mental health issues, substance abuse issues within the family. We identify these things and we allow the individuals here to process them with you as a family in a really healthy, constructive way where both the individuals and the family members can start moving forward. And again, one message that's always played and stated, whether it be the family weekend program or talking with a family on the phone, is that, I can start being at peace again, knowing that my loved one isn't out on the street or, worrying or wondering whether you get that phone call if they're okay or not, is that you start gaining a peace of mind back. And that process there is extremely important. That's why we include families as part of our treatment planning with the client.